film is a way to amplify humanity, amplify our own stories. A free trip to Egypt is basically an enhanced social experiment in kindness and human connection, and seeing what magic can occur when we connect as human beings. So we went across the United States, approached people randomly, asked them what they felt about Arabs in the Middle East, and when we felt someone was a little bit apprehensive, we offered them a free trip to Egypt. When I came to the United States, I was like, okay, what's gonna happen? I don't know. I mean, if people are as hateful as social media. But of course, I was pleasantly surprised that a human being is different than their social media persona, and the people on social media is completely different. So we started in different cities until finally we found 7 amazing Americans that were apprehensive about the area, yet adventurous enough to go. And that renewed my faith in humanity. And just talking to Americans one-on-one, it made me realize, you know, the world is a good place. We're okay. There are bigoted people, we met them, and there's no access to them, and you needed to take a strong position against them, but the majority of people aren't. There were some really tricky situations, right? You've got very diverse religious beliefs, age, political beliefs. Everyone is really different. I've never traveled on such a group, with such a group, right? And even the thing that I didn't expect, there was a lot of tension between the Americans themselves, let alone their Egyptian counterparts. So to watch this story and to see how they interacted was fascinating.
Does he know I'm Jewish?
Or does that even, probably doesn't matter.
You know
well,
what?
It doesn't matter.
You know what?
But in the conversation we might have.
It is absolutely no problem for
Okay.
Ahmed.
It was much easier to find Egyptians, but at the same time, it was a bigger responsibility. So I had to really make sure that the Egyptians were the right group of people that I could trust. And I also wanted an accurate reflection of the Egyptians. So I tried to get a diverse group of Egyptians. So that's why we found some very religious, right up to very secular people.
So you and Jenna will be together, okay? And you'll be paired up with. Dun, 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 dun.
Welcome to Egypt.
There were many magical moments. I think you had a very beautiful, introverted woman in the film who carried a lot of pain that we didn't realize, and that she was actually able to open up to that pain to her Egyptian counterparts, where some of them didn't understand English. And to see the magic of compassion and heart take over, it was such a moving moment.
Thank you. It was very nice being here. I'm so glad you let me in your home.
يا بنتي يا رب فك كربها، يا رب فك كربها، عوضها خير يا رب، يا رب يبقى حاجة كبيرة في الدنيا يا رب.
The audience reaction was phenomenal. I really felt that people in the theaters traveled and experienced the same magic as we did. The connections, the statements, the beauty that we experienced all together was phenomenal. There were tears, there were hugs. And at the end of the discussion, one man in Kingman, Arizona stood up and said, "Your next film is going to be a free trip to Kingman because I invite the Egyptians over."
I would like to offer you the possibility of doing a reciprocal film. And you can have a free trip to Kingman, Arizona. For people in Egypt.
This film was an experiment in human kindness and has renewed my faith in humanity and has given me a lot of hope. And I would like to share that hope with the rest of the world.